we are going to be using our 6-tier column kit, and this comes in a 3-tier, a 4-tier, a 5-tier, and a 6-tier. And you can top it with a number confetti balloon, and you can also top it with a butterfly. So those are the different options that you can choose, because you might not have a butterfly theme. Maybe you just want to have Mother's Day, right? This would look really pretty for Mother's Day, or any other theme that you can think of with these colors: bridal showers, baby showers. Anyway, here goes. So I'm going to start the timer in a little bit, but please keep in mind that the timer, I'm going to be talking a lot, but when you do this, it is definitely an 8-minute column, because I've done it myself, but for sure I know you can do it at 8 minutes, because I can and you can too. We are going to start with doing quads, and I'm going to show you what that is. I'm not going to show you how I do the balloon weights, because I do have a video on that. Just add a couple, 30 seconds. It's super fast to do. Go ahead and attach one of the included 260 balloons onto here, and that is gonna do it for you guys. Let me show you how. You're gonna be using one of these electric balloon pumps, and they come with 2 nozzles. And the reason why they do that is because you can do 2 at a time, tie, and then keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, I'm gonna start the timer right now. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna start with my lilacs. You want to blow these up at about, these are 12-inch balloons, and you could go all the way to 12, but I'm going to do about 10-ish. And the reason why I do this is because most of the time my setups are for outdoor use, and whenever you're doing outdoors, you want to inflate it a little bit less, like maybe 1 or 2 inches less than the actual balloon size, because the outdoor elements will cause your balloon to pop if you overinflated it in the first place. So also, when you're doing outdoors, I really highly recommend for you to stretch them and then deflate and then inflate them again to stretch, because that causes your balloon. So look at the difference between inflated and non-inflated. Look at how much that's stretched. That's a big difference. So when you're using outdoors, that helps a lot for the expansion of the heat or cold. Okay, so I'm gonna do this again. I'm not gonna do the double stretching because it's winter right now, and I'm gonna be using this indoors. So that is about the size that I'm going, and I don't use a balloon sizer, because when you do this, it's so easy to just compare the two, tie them, and then move on. Okay, and that's going to be the size that I'm going to be using for the whole column, and this is how I go ahead and basically size. Okay, so I'm going to bring it down to what I think it is, and then I'm going to come over to the one that I already have, and I'm just simply going to compare. That looks pretty good. I'm going to release a little bit of air because I think this one was a little much, and that's perfect. Okay, so if you were to size this on a balloon sizer and realize that, man, see, I did pretty good, right? Like, that looks pretty good. It's probably about 1/4 inch, maybe 1/2 inch difference, but it looks really good. And to be honest with you, it does not make a difference. See? Okay, one of them might be 1/4 inch smaller, but it's not gonna make a difference. I've made hundreds of these and I don't see a difference. They stand up right. You can do this. Okay, next. All right. Yeah, that looks right. Next. All right, so now I got 2 of these. Remember, we're gonna be doing 6 total. I'm 3 minutes in, and I'm gonna keep moving. You also have pink inside white double stuffed balloons. See how pretty that is? It's like a cotton candy pink. And remember, when you're tying double stuffed balloons, always grab the inside balloons. So in this case, the pink, we're grabbing onto the pink, and we are tying just one time. The last color that I'm going to be doing is our beautiful plum, and that's the base that we use, that dark purple plum, and that one is a single balloon. It is not a double stuff because it's super thick. We carry a ton of different colors, and sometimes this cotton candy pink doesn't really exist. You have a pink, but it's just not as, it's really hard to get this particular cotton candy pink. Our pink is pretty and you can use that as well. But we just love what this double stuff option gives us, and we like to play with different textures. So in our balloons, you're gonna see that we are using, this is also a single, the lilac is also a single balloon. It's not a double stuffed, but it's a shiny and it's super pretty. And we like to add the different textures so that our balloon garland can be, or balloon decorations can be super pretty and luxurious. The Amazon products, kits that are sold online are really pretty in the picture, but when you get it, it doesn't really give you that particular look. And that's because they're not using their real pictures. Everything that we create here, we use, it's our pictures, our balloons, and what you get on our product listing is exactly what you're gonna get. Here, we're gonna start building. Just to let you know, I've been talking a lot and I'm only 6 minutes in. So that's good. So now we're just gonna begin forming our balloon column. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab the base just like this. You're gonna put a 260 balloon, okay? You're gonna tie it. One time is sufficient. You could double it if you want. And I'm gonna start with this beautiful plum color as my base, okay? So I'm gonna do a couple, one here, one around. And when you're done, your base should look not like that. Hold on. Okay, so this is really heavy, guys. So this is kind of sitting there in the middle of your base at the bottom where you don't see it. Okay. Put it directly where the gap of the bottom quad existed, and be sure to not just don't just do a single, but do a double all the way to grab the bottom balloon so that it gives you a stronger base, okay? My cotton candy pink balloon setup, and again, do it directly in between the other, grabbing the bottom balloon quad that I just used. Do it at least twice. Right, and we're going to bring it down to the bottom. All right, so once you're here, once you do 4, that's pretty much as this 260 balloon is gonna give you. That's why it comes with 2. So you can go ahead and tie the other 260 balloon onto it. And I'm gonna add my 5th color. And the last color is my cotton candy. All right. Okay, so at the end here, at the top, this is what it looks like. At the top, you're gonna grab the neck of one of your pink balloons, and you're just gonna tie this at the top to secure it in place. And make sure not to pop your balloons. All right, so I'm gonna show you what I do to attach the number at the top using a hand pump. Okay, simply put the nozzle. You see where it says valve, and then there's like a little plastic, like, piece of liner there. I don't know if you see, I went right under that. And you're gonna start pumping in here. So once it starts getting those little creases, this is too underinflated. That is enough. Less is more, guys, okay? Because if you keep pushing and pushing, this is going to burst. What I like to do is grab my hot glue gun, and right where the hole is, just put some glue. And it works. Just wait till it dries and then repump, but just don't over pump again. Most kits, including ours, they're only gonna send you one number, so just go easy with it. So how I attach these guys onto my column is by simply putting this 260 flat here on the edge, and you're gonna start rolling it towards me. Okay, once you're at to the bottom and you have the 2 ends, you're simply gonna grab them and tie it, okay? Tie it together just like that. I'm gonna tie it around the balloon one time. That's it, guys. So this is our balloon column that matches our beautiful centerpiece here. And we are gonna come back to show you the matching 5-foot garland that we're gonna create. Thanks again, see you soon.